Hi friends, welcome to a special episode of the Quirky Monday Craftcast. It's special because it's not going to be formatted like my normal podcasts because I'm just not feeling it. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen that I have already tried to film episode, 141? Yeah, I've already tried to film episode 141 and failed. So, the other day I was thinking, my energy isn't in it for podcasting, but maybe I can do something vloggy. And then, I am the only one working from home in this house this week. So, your girl is just out here in the house by herself in the quiet when I'm not in a video call, and the dogs are just chilling, everybody just chilling, my plants are chilling. It's so nice. I'm loving it. Just there is really something to be said about needing actual alone time, and I have not had actual alone time unless I am in my car. I am soaking up all of this solo time. It's currently Wednesday, and yeah. So how am I going to do this? I wrote my show notes for last podcast. So what I'm thinking is I'll do like little clips, little show and telly kind of things, maybe a little chit chat or whatever, to get the podcast content in, and we'll see how it goes. Let me know if you like this format, because this might be something that I sprinkle in more often instead of the regular sit down videos that I typically do. Or like I sit down and go through my show notes and that's it. But, yeah. So, my name is Kalisha. I don't even know if I said that. We are almost 5 minutes in of me just jabbering, and I don't even think I introduced myself. My name's Kalisha. You can find me anywhere online as Nadira Tani. And welcome to my crafty space. If you're a new viewer, welcome. I hope that you find something that you can connect with or enjoy. Let me know if you like this. Who knows? We're all doing something different right now. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And let's get into these clips. I'm saying let's get into these clips like in that future speaking into existence kind of way, because hopefully there'll be more than this clip. We'll see. I am wearing my Pisces season cardigan. I showed it as a finished object in last episode. This is, it's crochet. There's no pattern. I just kind of self-drafted it. Not kind of, I definitely did. I self-drafted it. I took a whole bunch of measurements of my torso, and then I did a swatch in just regular double crochet and converted all of those measurements to stitch counts and row counts and went from there. And I love this thing, like, a lot. It's so good. It makes me so happy. And after wearing it for, I think it's been about 2 weeks since the last episode, it definitely needs pockets. So I need to figure out what my strategy is going to be for making the pockets. I liked the shape that I crocheted the first time. I just didn't like the color. So I have 6 more balls of this yarn because I went and bought 6 more balls because I just love the color. And I think what I'm going to do is pull out the lightest section of a couple of them so that I can crochet light pockets and see what those look like at the bottom of here. I think that'll do. This is the yarn. It is Red Heart Roll With It Tweed in the marine colorway. And I have said it before and I'll say it again. This is happiness for me in a ball of yarn. I love it. What am I drinking? I'm drinking happiness in a mug. I'm sorry if you heard that slurp. So, I'm drinking coffee with peppermint mocha creamer because Target is really trying to become my new favorite place. I went to Target for carrots. Like, carrots. Because I've really been loving snacking on carrots as I'm working. And I saw that they had peppermint mocha creamer. And I was just like, be still my heart. So now I can have my peppermint mocha coffee in the morning. And it's making me so happy. I can't handle it. Yes. That's what I'm drinking. This is what I'm wearing. I am in a break right now for this meeting. Oh, here's an instant message. Okay, so I'm in a meeting right now, or not really a meeting, more like a seminar, where the presenter is teaching about different apps that teachers can use for student engagement and stuff in their class. And yeah, so that's about to start back up for the second half. We've been in it for an hour so far, but it's about to start back up. And I will catch you guys later.
To 5, and then you would add those up and divide by 5 to get a mean engagement score.
I have an hour before my next meeting and a whole lot of emails to check and respond to and whatever. As you can see, I put nails on. I blame, who am I blaming for this? Kim. The Kim Chilada. Because she just learned how to, or kind of taught herself how to do, like, apply fake nails with gel underneath it or something. I don't know the science behind it because I'm not a fancy nail person. And so I wanted to do my nails too. So I went to Walmart and I got these Impress press-on nails. And I've only had these one other time. And it was a couple years ago. I had ones with little Christmas trees on them and I really like them. I like that they're short. And they're press-on, so there's no glue. And it just feels like really, really low stakes fancy nails. So I'm getting a lot of joy out of the fact that they match my current work in progress. This is a toe-up sock that I'm knitting. And this is actually the second sock. Here's the first one. Yeah, so this is a toe-up sock. The heel is a hybrid heel, which is a mix of the heel flap and gusset, but right here, instead of a heel turn, it's a short row wrap and turn kind of situation. Sorry. So it's a mix of the heel flap and gusset and a short row heel. And it actually fits really nice. I like how this part just like cups my heel. The only thing is that it takes a really long time. And I did not enjoy that. So, I don't know. Well, I knit this heel, I think 3 times because I knit this part 3 times because I wasn't understanding the instructions, and the instructions that I'm following are from this book, Toe Up by Chrissy Gardner, and it says patterns and worksheets to whip your sock knitting into shape. So I got this from the library, and because I wanted to try something new, and the hybrid heel is new to me, and I don't know what it was about the way that this pattern or this heel was written. Your girl was very confused, very. So hopefully the second time going through it will be better, and then I can make a better judgment on whether or not I'm going to incorporate this kind of heel into my sock knitting, because I really do like how it fits. It fits really, really well. But yeah, so this yarn I got from the Four Pearls. Four Pearls is a yarn shop in Winter Haven, Florida, and every year they would have a stash sale, and I got this at the last one. I think was like 2 years ago, because they didn't do one last year. But I think I got this 2 years ago, and it was just like, I think 60 grams of yarn left over, but I really like it. I have like no yellow socks, and yellow is one of my favorite colors. But yeah, so I had this, and then the cuff is Patton's Croy socks in flax. I wanted to do like a chocolate brown for the cuff, and I thought, oh, I have a brown mini. And after searching for it for hours, I realized that I totally gave it away. So it is on my list of yarn to buy, or shades of brown in fingering weight are on my list of yarns to buy. So I might grab a couple from Knit Picks. Who knows? But yeah, so I really like it. It's various shades of yellow, and then the speckles are various shades of brown, and I think it's really nice. So yeah, I did Judy's Magic Cast On. Yeah, Judy's Magic Cast On. The increases are the rounded toe that I use, which I have modified over my history knitting socks, like how I like my sock toes to fit. So this is Kalisha's rounded toe. I already told you about the heel and gusset, and then this is a 2x2 ribbing, and I think I did 20 rows of ribbing, and then Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off. Yeah, Judy's Magic Cast On, Jenny's bind off. What? Y'all knew. Yeah, and that's the sock. So I'm just knitting away on the foot, and I have my bulb stitch markers here for counting purposes. And yeah, so that is the work in progress that I'm knitting. That's my meeting knitting. And let's see, can I show you guys a couple more things before I have to go back into the email hole? Yeah, let me show you a finished object. So you all, if you watched the last episode, you would have seen the mittens I made for my mom. Here they are. These are the World's Simplest Mittens by Tin Can Knits, and they are super simple. I use Barocco Vintage in like a burgundy wine colorway, and because I had yarn left over, I wanted to use it and make a hat. So I started making the hat and then ran out of yarn and had to buy another skein to finish the hat. And now I have pretty much the same amount of yarn left over that I originally had left over. So this is the hat that I made for my mom. The body of it is crocheted, and it is like a shell pattern. So the inside of the column is a shell, and then it has two rows or two columns of front post double crochet, and then the brim is knit. And I told her that I wanted to do something where it was a crocheted body and a knit brim, just because I had never done that before, and I really like how it came out. Of course, there's a pom-pom because she requested a pom-pom, and I attached it with a button. So on the inside of the hat, there's a button, and then the pom-pom is on a, oh yeah, see, there's the button. The pom-pom is on a elastic, so she can take it off if she doesn't want to have a pom-pom. Yeah, there's Mom's hat. So now that I have shown it, I can mail it to her so that, you know, maybe it'll still be a little bit cold in Delaware when she gets it. I'm also sending her these nail polishes because I recently went through my whole nail polish collection and got rid of all of the colors that I don't want or don't use or are duplicates. And now I have a nice rainbow of colors, and I do not need to buy any other nail polish for any reason, which is nice. Okay, one more finished object, and then I'm gonna go back into the emails. It's socks. So these are my Grinchy Eye socks. I started these in November for the Mr. Grinch Mal. They're Grinchy Eye because the green is for the Grinch, and then the yellow stripe is for his eyes when he's the mean Grinch, and the blue stripes are for his eyes when he is the nice Grinch. And I just finished these a couple weeks ago, and I'm very happy about them. They are Knit Picks Felici in the color Limeade. I love them. In addition to them being like Grinchy Eye socks, they're also my wedding colors, which also makes me happy. So happiness all around. All right. Let's go read some emails and reply real fast. Hi friends. The workday is over and I went to run some errands. I went to the Goodwill because I wanted to get like a little glass container to make a kind of a terrarium because I got a new plant last Friday. Lamar and I actually got to spend the whole day together because he was on spring break. Well, not the whole day, a lot of the day. He was on spring break and I got off work early and the whole afternoon was ours and it was delightful. But one of the things that I wanted to do was go to this little nursery. I want to say it's called Crazy Critters Nursery or something like that. And get this string of turtles. So this is actually four string of turtles plants, like babies that the lady had for sale. So I bought all of the leftovers she had. I messaged her earlier in the week because I have been looking for a string of turtles for probably 2 months now because everyone has been spotting them at Lowe's, but evidently Lowe's down here does not want to be a part of the cool kids club. So yeah, but it's okay. I found this nursery and all of the money that they raise goes to their little animal sanctuary that they have, which is really nice. So yeah, I got a tiny plant. I don't want to kill it. I feel like I talked about this before, but anyway, the one from Lowe's was like a 6 or 8 inch hanging pot of string of turtle, which, to be honest, if I see that in the store, I'm going to buy it and I will just have 2. But because this one is so small, I am in constant fear that I am going to kill it. So if you have tips for not killing a baby string of turtles, please leave them in the comments. Yeah. so far what I have read is that this is a pretty easy plant to take care of. You don't have to do a whole lot. Just don't overwater it. Essentially, that's like how you not kill every plant. Don't overwater it. But I'm going to make a little humidity bubble for this guy. I just really don't want him to die. But look at his little self. I really wish that my iPad would like autofocus, but that's not a thing. Yes. I'm so happy that I found a string of turtles for myself. And just prayers that the string of turtles does not go the way the string of pearls did. Because me and Pearl were good for quite a while. And then one day, Pearl was just like, screw you and everything you love. I'm out. Deuces. Don't do me like that. So yeah. Okay. I wanted to get a container to be a terrarium for the string of turtles. And I found this, but I wasn't so sure if I wanted to do like an open top terrarium or if I wanted enclosed. I think that I'm really leaning towards the enclosed situation to just really keep a lot of the humidity in there. I know during the summertime it does get very humid down here, but right now, according to the humidity meters that I have over by all my plants, the humidity in that corner ranges from the like 50%, I think like 56% up to 70% and change, depending on where in that corner you are or the meter is. So I really want to increase the humidity in the bubble where this plant is. Yeah. So, oh, that would be so cute, right? Like a little specimen. So I had that idea, but then I also found these. I think they're like little candle holders. And I scoured the Goodwill to find a glass container that would fit inside the rim of this. I found it. Very happy. So I'm going to unwrap these and show you what this looks like. Okay. So we've got the glass bottom. It's supposed to go this way, but I thought this was just... It's like a glove. They were like meant for each other. Cinderella's shoe. So I think this is what my string of turtles is going to live on. It's so cute. I love it. I wonder if this fits. Yeah, no, this one is just too big. It's like half a centimeter too big. And I feel like that would just fall off too easy. Although it's not moving around a lot. It's just going to be sitting on a surface. So I may actually end up going with this, which is fine with me. This makes me so happy. So I'm going to get these cleaned up so that we can get my little turtle situated in its new home. Yay! Oh, before I go, I got my my other order from Whitney Marie Anderson. Wait, where did I put it? Oh, here it is. So I ordered another color change hair girl. And I forgot what color I ordered. Oh, there's the paper. Blue? I think I ordered blue. Let's find out. Oh. I did. I ordered blue. So in the sun, her hair is going to turn blue. So I'll show you guys that tomorrow. Yeah. I have 2 other color change hair girls, but both of them have Afro puffs. So one of them is just regular Afro puffs, and the other one is Afro puffs and a flower. And this one I liked because it's like she has a, okay, she's dancing everywhere. It's like she has a lock bun. I like it. So, yes. Excite. So now I'm going to clean these jars so that I can figure out my turtle terrarium situation. Thank you guys for being a part of my universe, and I will see you later. Good morning, friends. Is it still morning? Yes, it is still morning. Good morning. I am wearing my Southern Fried Regional Poetry Slam shirt, Birmingham, Alabama. Did I participate in this slam? Or did I just go? I think I just went. This was back in my heavy poetry days when if somebody said, we're going to have a cipher on the roof, I was there. True story, that happened. I am having my peppermint mocha coffee, and I'm currently taking a brain break because I was just in a very long meeting getting the admissions letters and admissions checklists and everything like that done for the next cohort that we're going to be admitting. And that was just a lot of typing and detail work. And I have a tiny little headache that's like developing right here. So a brain break is in order. So let's see what else is on the list. Maker plans. I have one major maker plan, and that is the Bernie's Mittens crochet pattern. It's a pattern by TobeyTime Crochet, and it's for an amigurumi of Bernie Sanders with his little mittens, the image that broke the internet earlier this year. I don't know if it broke the internet, maybe like gave it a swift kick in the shins, but it's a little amigurumi, and the reason that I'm making it is because my aunt wants one. And she doesn't just want the regular size that the pattern makes, which is about probably this big. She wants it to be like this big. And she has a display of like dolls or whatever on a table at her house, and she wants a Bernie Sanders to be sitting amongst them. So like the good niece I am gonna make it. And I have all of the yarn. I just have to start it. And the first thing that I really need to do is kind of a gauge swatch to see if I hold the yarn double, will it give me the size that I want? Also, I need to figure out what to do for like the skeleton of it, because since it's going to be so big, it's going to need like support underneath it, right? I think this project is going to be a bit more involved than I originally thought. But that's okay. I'm up for the challenge. As you know, I think I can do anything. I had written down some other maker plans, but now that I'm thinking about this Bernie doll, those are not going to happen. Let's see. I do have some other stash positions that I purchased, and then there was another one. Okay, let's do it this way. Those birds are really loud outside. I have this yarn from Birch Hollow Fibers. It is her J California sock base, which is 100% Peruvian Highland wool. 459 yards per 100 grams, and this is the colorway Brood. And yeah, I really like it. It's got dirt on it because when I was filming this podcast originally, like in my traditional sense, I had shown you guys one of my new plants, and when I went to put it down, my hand just gave up on being a hand, and I dropped the whole plant on the floor. Soil was everywhere. So yeah, there's little dirt bits in my yarn now. But yes, that plant has been repotted and is now recovering. But this is Brood. I haven't made anything with like Peruvian Highland wool yet, so I'm interested to see how this, how this feels. And it's 100% wool, so I don't know if I need to do like a contrast heel and toe with a yarn with nylon in it. But honestly, I don't wear my socks. I don't wear them hard. Like I don't have them in boots and stuff like that. So I think this will be fine. And then I also got these. In my clip yesterday, I was saying when I showed you this little girl that I got from Whitney, I was like, oh yeah, and I showed you the brooches that I got from her last time. No, I didn't. I showed these in the last time I filmed this. So in addition to my little hair change girl, I got this brooch, says I make stuff. And she also sent me this one that says got yarn as a thank you for supporting her shop. Kiva and Toot are outside, and Toot is yelling at somebody. She's so loud. So loud and ornery. And then the last thing that I'm going to do before I end my brain break is talk about the Pisces season make along. I know I should have done that like when I first started filming yesterday, but there's no should-haves in this vlog. We are flying free. But the Pisces season make along is over. And I am going to pull 2 winners during my lunch break later on today. And this is what the winners will win. So first, I think it was last year. Well, obviously it was last year because it's March. But last year, I had gone to the Dollar Tree for something. And while I was in there, I found these tote bags. And I thought, I have to buy these for the Pisces season make-along. Right? Feeling spacey. So I got 2 of those. So each one of the winners will get a Feeling Spacey tote bag. We have yarn. This one is hedgehog fibers in the Bounce colorway. At least I think that says Bounce. Looks like Bounce. But this is the hedgehog fiber sock yarn. 90% superwash merino, 10% nylon. So I got some neons in there. So that'll be for one. And then the other one is this. So I've got like super punchy and then chill. So whatever your vibe. This one is by Fat Bunny Yarns. And she is local to me, meaning she's in Florida. This is her Lucky Sock Base, 80% superwash 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, and this is the color Moon Man. So I love this. And then this one also has, like, even though it's mostly blue speckles on like this, I want to say like icy blue gray background, there are still little tiny speckles of green. I don't even think the camera's picking them up, but like right in there, little tiny speckles of green. So that's fun. So that will be the other prize, or the other yarn. And then I got some progress keepers from Rosalie and her Etsy shop. Is it Etsy? Yeah. Her Etsy shop is Roro's Craft Corner. And she sent me some stitch markers, progress keepers, and she also sent 2 to give away. So I'm going to put these in the prize packet as well. And there is, all y'all want to be backwards? Come on, hands. I can do it. I can't. Yay! Success. Promise I didn't pop a hole in the bag. Okay, so there is a little turtle, a swan, and an owl. And this swan is very Florida to me because in Orlando, in downtown Orlando, there's Lake Eola, and they have the paddle boats, but they're shaped like swans. I have lived here for like 7-8 years and have yet to ride on those paddle boats. When the world is open again, I'm gonna ride on those paddle boats. So you guys have a Lake Eola swan and a turtle and an owl. And yes, Roro's Crafty Corner on Etsy. And there's 2 of those. And last but not least, my friend Tiffany started her business, Talk About Krafty. I've mentioned her on here a couple times, but she has donated 2 glitter pens to the winners. And let me take them out of their plastic. They're so cute. I need to get one for myself. These are the pens. Oh, Toot and Keeper are losing it. So, yes. And I think the way that I'm going to pair these is this one will go with Bounce. And this one will go with Moon Man. That's perfect. So you guys, the winners will receive those as well. And here is Talk About Krafty's information. It's Taco Bout Krafty on Instagram. So, yeah. And I think that is everything that is going in the prize packets for the Pisces season make-along. Like I said, I'm going to draw the winners on my lunch break. So that's a few hours from now. And yeah, so let me show you mine. These are my progress keepers from Rosalie. So I got also the same ones as the prize pack, but I also got a little Santa hat, and then behind the turtle are little paw prints with, well, hearts with paw prints in them. And I have two because I have Kiva and Tootie, who are now very quiet. Shenanigans must be afoot because it's silent now. So let me go and see what my dogs have gotten into. But yeah, that is everything for the Pisces season make along. Thank you guys so much for participating in that. Like the Mr. Grinch Mal going into the Pisces season make along it's just like my happy time. I love it. Yeah. So that's everything from Stash Acquisitions. That's your Pisces season make along update. Winners will be chosen shortly for you guys. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you about, which I'll do later on today, is Kalisha and the Babe. So we've got some Kalisha and the Babe spinning. What? Who am I? Who am I? Yeah. And then that'll be everything for the podcast. And like, I know that this episode has been crazy different than what we're used to, but sometimes you gotta race. Welcome back, friends. I don't know what that sing-songiness was. Why am I so low? There we go, that's better. I don't know what all that sing-songiness was, but my lunchtime is coming to an end. Coffee cup too. And I wanted to tell you who the winners of the Pisces season make-along are. So the way that I drew for prizes, I counted up all of the Instagram posts, and there were 57 Instagram posts. Then I went to Ravelry and I counted up the posts over there, and there were 5 over there. So I did a drawing, random number generator, from 1 to 62. And I counted the beginning of the Instagram post, through the Instagram post, then through the Ravelry post in the order that they posted. There you go. And the first number I pulled was number 38. So that was an Instagram winner. And that is Hanky Spice Makes. So if that is you, Hanky Spice Makes, send me a message. Well, since you're on Instagram, send me a message on Instagram with your mailing information and which one of the prizes that you would like. And the second person was number 60. So that actually jumped us over to Ravelry. And that one, or that person, is Regina Opalia. And yeah, so Regina, you can send me a message on Ravelry with your name and shipping information. Whichever one of you gets to me first will get first pick of the prizes. May the odds be ever in your favor. So thank you so much for participating in the Pisces season make-along. I do have an update on my terrarium. It works. I didn't think it wasn't going to work, but I took one of my little humidity trackers or whatever, and I put it inside the terrarium. And right now, it's 99% humidity in there and 75 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm going to have a happy little turtle. And then I got like worried because I looked up the ideal humidity for string of turtles and it said between 60% and 90%. And since we're at 99, now I feel like it's drowning in the air. So I think what I'm going to do is maybe lift it up a little bit so that there's air that can come in underneath it, and maybe lower the humidity in there a little bit. Or I can just simply take the lid off. But the humidity in there jumped up so fast. I put it in, like the regular humidity in the room at the time that I set this up was like, I think low 70%. And so I guess I could have just left it without a terrarium, whatever. So I put the cover on, and then I took a picture. And after 10 minutes, it was all the way up to like 90% humidity in there. So that's really cool. Yeah. I also posted on Instagram a little spin around of my Lazy Susan that I have sitting right here. And it has some of my favorite plants, plants that I just want to have near me are sitting on here. So that's kind of cool. But, oh, what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. Hallelujah. So close to the end of the day. I actually am going to work a little bit later today to finish up some tasks that I've been dragging my feet on. But I have to write minutes for a meeting that was like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. And I really don't want to do that. But I got to do it anyway. And I find that it's easier for me to get it done if I do it at the very end of the day, where people are less likely to send me messages and emails. Like, leave me alone so I can write these minutes. But there's that. I was in another meeting today, another 2 hour long meeting, the same as I did yesterday morning, and I got a little bit of knitting done in that meeting. I don't think you can tell the difference actually. So, still knitting away on this sock. How much further do I have to go before it's increased for the gusset time? Oh, not very far. So that's 20, 40, 45. Okay, so 45 rows until I have to start the gusset. And right now I am at 35. Okay, that's not too far. Yay! Let's see. Is there anything else? I think over the span of all of these clips, oh no, we have Kalisha and the Babe left to talk about. So I'm gonna finish working. So I'm gonna work for about, I technically end work at 4:30, but I think I'm gonna work until 5 or 5:30. It depends on how I feel. And then after that, I'll do another clip and show you Kalisha and the Babe. And then I think that's everything. Hi, friends. It's the last clip of the vlog podcast, and this is Kalisha and the Babe. So, Kalisha and the Babe is my spinning section, and I actually have some for you today. So I took out my DIY drop spindle. I made this back when I lived in Huntsville, and I am spinning some fiber. I've spun a single on here, and this is from some fiber that I got from Debbie of the Canadian Crocheter. And yeah, she gave me some chunky Rolags like this from this spinning spider, and for this one I pulled all of the colors apart and then split them in half and spun them like ABC and then CBA all together. Then when I take it off of here, I'm going to ply it end to end for a 2-ply. And there's obviously not a whole lot of fiber on here at all. So it's going to be the tiniest little nugget of yarn ever there was. I had another, where did I do with it? I have no idea where I put that. It's gone. It's hiding in plain sight somewhere. So if I find it before I finish editing this, I will put in a picture. But it's fiber that was given to me by Tommy of Moonstone Makes. She used to be Scroll Pie Productions. But like 2 years ago, we did a swap. And one of the things she sent me was some fiber. And it sat in my stash, happily hoarded for those like 2 years or something like that. And I decided to spin it up the other day. So I spun it on that same drop spindle and applied it back on itself. And I want to say I got 19 or 20 yards out of it. And it's a brown, it's a brown toned fiber. I found it. So here it is. It is, let's see if we can get some better lighting on it. Yeah, I guess. It's greenish grays with some brown in it. Very earthy color. Yeah. So yeah. That's everything for Kalisha and the Babe. So I'm gonna finish spinning that, or plying that rather, and then I don't know. I have a whole bunch of fiber that I want to get onto my wheel, but yeah, I need a plan first. I don't want to just go willy-nilly spinning stuff, because I want to have a plan so that when I spin it, I can actually use it. Yeah, and I also got some add-ins, some like Angelina fiber from Adrian the Freakish Lemon. He did a D-stash on Instagram, and I picked up these sparkly bits. So this is pink, red, and green. So the green is 19 grams, the red is 14.5, and the pink is 9.6. So those are going to go in my stash of fibery things. And yeah. So that is everything for this week's podcast. I hope that you enjoyed this format. I know it's so different to anything that we've ever done before, but this is just like, I guess it was the change of pace that I needed. So as always, leave a comment down below of something positive that happened to you. Share your bright spots, your good things, your words of encouragement, all of that good stuff. And thanks for being a part of my universe. Bye, friends.